In today's world of processed foods and complex marketing claims, understanding how to read food labels has become an essential life skill. Food labels are your window into what you're really putting into your body, yet many consumers find them confusing or overwhelming. This video will break down the anatomy of food labels, decode the marketing language, and empower you to make informed decisions about your nutrition. Start with serving size. Always check the serving size first because all the nutrition numbers are based on this amount. Companies sometimes make serving sizes very small to make their food look healthier. So if you eat more than one serving, you need to multiply all the numbers. For example, if a bag of chips says it has 2 servings and you eat the whole bag, you're getting twice the calories and salt listed on the label. This is the most important step because it affects every other number you'll read. Don't trust the front of the package. The front of food packages uses fancy words like natural, healthy, or low fat to make you want to buy the product. But these words can trick you. Companies spend lots of money making the front look good, but the real facts are on the back of the package. Always flip the package over to read the actual nutrition information instead of believing what the front says. Even foods that look healthy on the front might have lots of sugar or salt hidden inside. Read the first 3 ingredients. The ingredient list shows what's in your food from most to least, so the first few ingredients make up most of the product. If sugar is listed as one of the first 3 ingredients, that means your food has a lot of sugar in it. Look for foods where the first ingredients are things you know and can pronounce, like whole wheat flour instead of long chemical names. This helps you pick foods that are less processed and better for you. Figure out the real calories. The calorie number tells you how much energy one serving gives your body, but you need to think about how much you actually eat. If the label says 150 calories per serving, but you eat 2 servings, you're really getting 300 calories. Many packages that look like one serving actually contain 2 or 3 servings, so always check and do the math. This helps you understand how many calories you're really eating. Use the traffic light colors. Some food labels have green, yellow, also called amber, and red colors to show if foods are healthy or not. Green means the food is low in bad things like sugar and salt, so it's a good choice. Yellow means it's okay to eat sometimes, and red means it's high in sugar, salt, or bad fat, so you should eat less of it. Try to pick foods with more green and yellow colors and fewer red ones. Check how much salt is inside. Too much salt is bad for your heart, so look for foods with less salt, also called sodium. Foods with less than 400 milligrams of salt per 100 grams are better choices. Compare similar foods and pick the one with less salt when you can. Be extra careful with processed foods, canned foods, and ready-made meals because they often have lots of hidden salt. Find hidden sugar hides in foods under many different names, so you need to be a detective. Look for words ending in "ose" like glucose or fructose, and also watch for corn syrup, honey, and fruit juice. If any type of sugar appears in the first few ingredients, that food has lots of sugar. Sometimes one food can have 4 or 5 different types of sugar in it. Look at different types of fat. Not all fat is bad for you, but some types are worse than others. Try to find foods with less fat overall and stay away from trans fat, which is very bad for your heart. If you see partially hydrogenated oil in the ingredients, that means trans fat, even if the label says 0 grams. Some fats from nuts and olive oil are actually good for your body. Learn the 520 rule. The percentages on labels tell you how much of your daily needs you get from one serving. Here's an easy rule. 5% or less means low, and 20% or more means high. You want low percentages for bad things like salt and sugar, and high percentages for good things like vitamins and fiber. This helps you quickly see if a food is healthy or not. Compare foods using per 100 grams. When you want to compare 2 similar foods, look at the per 100 grams numbers instead of the per serving numbers. This makes it fair because different companies use different serving sizes. It's like comparing the same amount of each food to see which one is really healthier. This way, you can make the best choice for your health.